Hi, Don here again. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to put the thumbs up button if you like this video, and subscribe and share. Today's video is going to be about things that even the best prepared preppers forget. I went online and I got a little short list of some things that are very important that even the most well-prepared prepper forgets. So first on the list is people forget to write down their family's name and address and laminate it. That will seal it, protect it against water, protect it against fading, wear and tear. So you want to do that, as soon as you can. Sooner better than later. Second on the list is water. A lot of people have water to drink, but most people have plenty of food. Lots of food. The well-prepared preppers have plenty of food to sustain them at least 30 days. But most well-prepared preppers do not have enough water to prepare the food that they have stored, let alone to stay hydrated. So you might want to recheck your water supply. I have a suggestion that you if you don't have access to the big barrels, that you get totes. I use totes for everything, but there is nothing wrong with filling a tote up with water, taping it down and sealing it so that you have that water. Now if it stays in the tote for too long, it might become kind of sour, which is not a problem. Still, you can boil it and kill any bacteria that may have formed as a result of having it sit for so long. But that's a really good way to store your water. Also, you're concealing it. If someone comes in and they're looking for water, they're not going to look in your tote. So, especially if it's black. So, I have a thing about black totes because they look ugly. Nobody wants to bother with it. They look old, and it's just a good way to conceal almost anything, and blends in with the darkness, with the shadows, especially if it's down in the basement somewhere. You can also throw a sheet over it, a tarp, clothes to camouflage it, what have you. Whatever it takes to protect your water source. That's for your survival. Next on the list, I have an alternative power source. A lot of people know they're going to go make a fire outside, maybe if they're bugging in outside their home, or maybe they have oil lamps or whatever. But in reality, you need an electric power source, an alternative electrical power source to for your who knows what, maybe fan, refrigerator, cell phones, various different things that you may want to have an alternative power source for, and that you can get one. You can easily access one if you do it now before shit hits the fan. You can go on Craigslist, find you a generator. You can go to a flea market. You can go to pawn shops. There's several different places you can go and find you a generator. You can put one on layaway. There's a Finger Hut. Heard of Finger Hut? Well, you can order one from Finger Hut. They let you make small payments on it over a period of time. That's a really good deal there, that Finger Hut, to get a great generator brand new and make payments on that. Okay, next on the list, I have a portable toilet. Yeah, some people just figure they're going to dig a hole and poop in it and cover it back up. But in reality, for comfort, you might want to get you a 5-gallon bucket and put a little foam. Go to the hobby shop, the fabric store, whatever, there's a little bit of foam, a ring. You slice it down the middle and you just stick it on there. That'll be great for comfort and sanitation purposes. You don't want to be living right where you poop. Get you some bags, garbage bags, whatever kind of bags you need, grocery store bags, and put that down in there. And when you get done, tie it up and get it as far away from where you're staying as you can. Bury it for other people's, just to be courteous. Alrighty. Then, next on the list, I have meds. Okay, most people have their meds that they're going to need, but they just have it for their immediate needs. Try to get as many meds as you can store and have it near you, because when shit hits the fan, you do not know how long it's going to be. I mean, 2 weeks? No, it's not going to be 2 weeks. Okay, so get your stuff, get your meds. Next on the list, I have a sturdy pair of shoes close to your bed. Now, I'm going to have to follow that example because I have my sturdy pair of shoes. I have one in the attic, one pair in the attic, and I have one in the basement. So that's not going to do me any good if there's a problem with the basement or for whatever reason the attic collapses. Yep, I'm going to have to do that, close to the bed. Now then, next on the list is candles and matches. They will be the first to go in the store. And it'll just be too late for you. Okay? Stock up on that stuff. Again, you can get those at thrift stores all the time. Get the big, long, round ones. Get the towers. You can melt that down and make more candles. Whenever it's gone, it's not totally gone. Save that wax and reuse it. That's recycling. Next on the list is test your flashlight and batteries. A lot of people know to do that, but a lot of people actually don't do it. You know, they figured that they've tested it a certain period of time and it's okay, but in reality, you should test your batteries at least every month. At least every month, because your batteries are, if they're not in the package that they came from, they're losing power. It's just how it is, you know. Oxygenation, everything is being used up, okay? Next, on the list and last is have a reserve, a currency. You want to have some hard cash with you because you're going to have to maybe pay somebody to try to get you out of somewhere, okay? Get you to a safe area. You might have to pay somebody to give you something that you need. Maybe one of these things that we forgot off the list that you might need to get from them. You might need to buy you a candle. I hope that's not the case, but you never know. If you need it, you need it. Well, that's all I have for now. And thanks for tuning in. So you have a good one. And good bugging out.